Good morning. This is Father Stephen Kelly from St. John's Church in Detroit. We're continuing our series of daily morning meditations, where we generally look at one or another of the lessons that are assigned for morning or evening prayer, what is known as the daily office lectionary. And today, for Monday, let's take a look at the lessons assigned from St. James' Gospel. We're on chapter number 1, beginning at verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. And when lust hath conceived, it bring forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bring forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be kind of a first fruit of his creatures. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. All right, one of the things, I've said this before when we've looked at St. James, because we do that a couple times a year. The amazing thing about St. James is it's just practical advice, right? Like almost like a wisdom sayings in Proverbs or wisdom sayings in Ecclesiasticus. It is just straight out, right? You're blessed when you avoid temptation. Don't think that God is tempting you. He doesn't have need for that. And here's why temptation happens. Here's where sin comes from, right? Because you want something, you can't have it. It brings forth sin, and sin brings forth death, right? And so he says what you need to do is turn around, and because God has done this for us, because God has created us as he's created us, right? He's blessing us with all sorts of blessings. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights. And so we are the first fruit of his creatures. We are the penultimate, or the ultimate itself of creation, not the penultimate, the ultimate of creation. And of course, God himself is not created. He has always been. So God has done this. He's created us in his image. And if we allow ourselves to become angry and hateful and vengeful, the image of God is further distorted within us, just as sin tries to distort the image of God in us, right? So he said, I love this final line, wherefore we lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, in other words, an overabundance of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, right? Jesus Christ is the word of God. He is the Logos, and arche ho logos. In the beginning was the word, it says, the beginning of John's Gospel. So we receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. So anyway, practical advice from St. James. Today's Monday. We have 12:15 Holy Communion, 4 o'clock evening prayer. Look forward to seeing you in person, worshiping with us, or else join us on the live stream and pray with us as well. And may God grant us a Monday that's full of blessings.